Hi friends, this is my third video on introduction to business chapter. In second video, that is meaning and characteristics of business part 1, I explained the meaning and the first 5 characteristics of business. Video link is available in the description box and in icon. In present video, I am going to explain the remaining characteristics of business. And on these 4 points, you can get the material in the description box. Let us start the video with the 6th point, continuity in dealings. For example, Gopal sold his land to Kiran for profit. This is one transaction and this transaction is containing some business features. First one, deals with goods and services. Here there is one property, tangible property. Next, economic activity. This transaction is an economic activity because money is generated here. Profit motive. The main motive of selling this land is to earn some profit. Then there is a sale. There is a transfer of ownership from seller to buyer. Even though this transaction doesn't come under business because it is a single time activity. So an isolated transaction of buying and selling doesn't come under business. If Gopal is engaged in buying and selling of goods on a regular basis, then it is called business. Same point is given in the meaning also. Regular word he used. Nothing but continuity. Exchange of goods or services are to be taken on continuous basis. Then only it comes under business. Now come to 7th point, risk and uncertainty. The path of business is not a rosy one. Various kinds of problems hit the business from time to time. The whole show runs in an environment which is full of risk and uncertainties. Risk implies the possibility of loss. Business risks are of 2 types, internal risk, external risk. Businessman has control on internal risk. For example, worker strike, dishonesty by employee, wastage of material in manufacturing process, decline in profits, financial risks, etc. Second one, external risks. Businessman has no control on these risks. These risks are further divided into 2 types, insurable risk, non-insurable risk. Insurable risk can be predictable and can be insured. If this risk is insured, then loss is compensated by the insurance company. For example, loss due to fire, theft, flood, etc. Then non-insurable risk. This risk cannot be insured because the potential loss cannot be calculated. Premium cannot be established. Businessman has to bear this loss. For example, change in customers' taste and preferences, change in government policies, change in manufacturing techniques, fall in demand, fall in price, etc. Risk is associated with every kind of business and a businessman has to continue the business with the hope of a better future. Let us move to next point. Art as well as science. Business is both art and science. Art can be defined as a skill which is required to conduct any human activity. It is a magical gift given by the God. It may be a fine art like drawing, painting, sculpture, or visual art like photography, or performance art like singing, dancing, acting, etc. Business is an art because every successful businessman came up with their crazy ideas that seemed unrealistic to the rest of the world. But their crazy ideas have created a significant impact and changed the world forever. For example, see this person, Steve Jobs, CEO of Apple company. He is known as father of digital revolution. Today, Apple company is considered as number 1 innovative company in the world. This is only because of this person's outside of the box thinking. Apple has created game-changing innovations. See this one. Apple 1, first computer without a monitor. Then Apple only innovated a personal computer. Apple 2. Then iPod. First AirPods are created by Apple only. And other innovations of Apple company are Apple Watch, touch screen phone, iPad and so on. This is one shampoo bottle, no? Are you scolding me? This is not a shampoo bottle. Wait. See. Mira shampoo. Okay, are you convinced now? In olden days, this shampoo bottle used to come with this screw cap. The inconvenience while using this bottle is, I open the cap, I pour the shampoo. Now how to put the cap? Like this. Very difficult. Later, somebody innovated this flip top cap, but I have a problem with this cap also. When I open the cap, I get pain here. So one Mahatma understood my problem and he has innovated top press cap for me. Now I have no issues with this cap. Thus, business is an art. A businessman always thinks creatively. Now come to science. Is business science? To answer this question, we should understand the basic features of science. First feature is, science is a systematized body of knowledge that uses different scientific methods and principles. Second one, these methods and principles are evolved on the basis of intellectual study, observation and experimentation. Third one, these principles have universal applicability. It is unfair to say that successful businessmen do not follow the science. By using different scientific strategies, business people take decisions with which we can eliminate so many business risks and we can save a lot of resources. Business is viewed as a science because business is also a systematized body of knowledge which uses different business subjects like economics, mathematics, accounting, statistics, management, taxation, etc. And these business subjects are evolved on the basis of intellectual study, observation and experimentation. But remember, business is not an accurate science like physics, chemistry or biology. Third point is, business strategies are not exact and do not have universal applicability because business deals with a human being. We cannot predict their behavior, no? So we can say that business is a soft science or behavioral science. Finally, business is both art and science. Come to the last point. Business is also a social institution because giving back to the society has become the main feature of every business. Business gives these four services to the society. First one, using the scarce resources effectively. Resources are the factors required to produce goods and services. The four potential resources are land, labor, capital and enterprise. These are limited in supply and the business uses them effectively. Second point, fulfills the needs. Business fulfills the needs and wants of customers by supplying goods and services on time. Third one, improving the living standards. By supplying different types of goods and services to the society, business helps in improving the living standards of the society. Last one, CSR stands for corporate social responsibility. Modern companies are conscious of their corporate social responsibility. Activities like planting and growing the plants, keeping the premises clean, solving some social problems like unemployment, poverty, illiteracy are examples of social initiatives undertaken by many companies. So this is all about the characteristics of business. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.